We have our babies. And we cannot wait to share with you the very odd and bizarre birth story. I'm telling you.
This day was bizarre from the start.
It was so bizarre right from the get-go. Just little guys, he's just taking a little poopy on camera, it's okay.
You're gonna check to see if she's dilated. Hopefully if she's not, we get to go home, but if she is, then we're gonna probably be here for a while.
I didn't even think I was in labor. I still beg to say that I wasn't in labor. I mean, I know the difference, and I definitely was having contractions. If you saw part 1 of our birth story, I was up having contractions. They were still happening, but by the time we dropped our kids off, I was like, they're gone. Like, I think I could just stay home. But
there was 5 Stanleys filled with electrolytes.
Yeah, and honestly, it works. Like, I'm telling you, a lot of time for preterm labor, if you're feeling like you're having contractions early, get yourself in bed, lay down, and just fill up a jug of water and put electrolytes in it. And if they don't calm down, then you're probably in labor and go to the hospital. But if they do calm down, then you know that you were just dehydrated. And what they would do at the hospital is just hook you up to an IV and give you some fluids. In any case, we dropped the kids off, and I literally just had a prayer. I was like, do we go, do we not? And I was like, I don't want to have a false alarm. Like, and then by the time we got to the hospital, I was like, this is so silly. I was telling all the nurses, I'm sorry I'm here.
Sorry, it's a false alarm.
I'm like, I know it's a false alarm. I'm not even contracting. I don't even know why I'm here right now, but at least I get the registration out of the way, so the next time I come, it'll be fast and easy. And then the nurse checked me and said,
you are a good 7 centimeters.
Can I go? Perfect. You can go ahead and scoop her.
Are you sure? I'm not even contracting. I don't want
Yeah,
this to be the case.
I'm positive.
No. I don't want to be induced.
It's okay.
Well, you won't be induced because you're in labor. I'm gonna go while you're down, and I will be right back. Okay? We'll get you settled in the room.
I'm telling you, I still felt nothing. I wasn't in labor. I mean, I'm not even thinking that I'm in denial. I literally felt nothing. I was barely dilating.
We were convinced that we were going to be able to go home.
I wanted to go home, and they said, if you sign yourself out AMA, which is advanced medical advice, or against, did I say advanced?
Against, yeah.
Against medical advice, and that's very frowned upon. And if anything happened to the babies, I would never forgive myself. So I absolutely am not signing out AMA, but I really didn't want to have the babies until they like came naturally. Like, I really wanted them to stay in there as long as they possibly could.
It sounded like they did want to come naturally.
But they weren't, but I wasn't even dilating. Like, usually when you're in active labor, by the time you're like 5 centimeters, like you dilate like about a centimeter, like an hour or so.
It wasn't like it was staying closed. I mean, you were opening up as the day went on.
But like it took 12 hours for me to go from 7 to 10.
Yeah.
That's like insane.
You didn't think you were going to be admitted? Yeah, I can see that.
It feels like nothing.
Really?
Yeah. Hello.
Hey. Hi. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. So we just got to the room. We're having a twins. Okay. Do you mind if I take a look, Fran?
No, of course.
Okay, go.
This is just not stuck. It does not feel like this is my life.
I know.
Oh, there's my alarm.
Time to wake up.
Yep, time to get the kids ready for school. That's not happening.
You didn't have any snacks today?
No snacks.
Good for you.
Oh, that's a first.
I was like, well, I wish I had.
Really?
Thank you so much.
I cannot be here for this. I just didn't.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess that's 7 centimeters.
Yeah.
Or I guess Dr. Smith maybe said almost 8, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you just look at you.
Just hang out.
And you're contracting some on the monitor, but not like, that's crazy. I mean, either you just kind of wait and see in the next hour or two, but at some point, I think even if you're kind of stable, it wouldn't be a terrible idea to just go ahead and get the epidural,
Yeah.
break your water, and just be in control
Yeah.
of the situation.
Yeah.
Because if we just wait until it is on its own again, it
Yeah.
could be very quick, and we may, miss our opportunity for an epidural,
Yeah.
or not even get to the OR where it's safer or whatever.
Yeah.
So like that's where I kind of am like, if things are kind of stable and calm, right now, maybe we take advantage of that and
Prepare.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm down for the epidural if I know for sure these boys are coming.
Well, I can tell you, it's 7 to 8 centimeters. They're coming.
I don't know why
Yeah.
I'm in denial.
Yeah.
I'm so in denial. Here we go. So wild.
Well, we'll check in a little bit and see where we're at.
Okay, all right.
I'll
Thank
see
you
you
so
later.
much.
You're
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, we'll see you later.
I'll see you soon.
You can feel the head?
That's what they're feeling when they're checking me.
Good. Not the same.
Hurry up,
So
sleep.
I would call you at 7 to 8.
Okay.
Still 80% of face anesthesia.
I've been pregnant for way too long. Until the DJ turn it out.
My fear is that you'll sit like this and we won't do anything because we feel so comfortable.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you'll be like, he's coming!
And then the epidural.
To be too late.
Yeah,
That's my fear.
that is my
That's
fear
my fear.
too.
Now, so the alternative is we put the epidural in and you get numb, and then the only way we'll know is by checking. At some point, you can't feel it anyway, you're ready to go ahead and let us break your water.
Yeah.
I think when you're 8 centimeters dilated, if we break your water, I don't think you're gonna end up needing Pitocin when you're like 8 centimeters dilated.
Yeah.
Like, breaking your water is gonna pretty much like
Trigger it.
do the trick.
They were encouraging the epidural because baby B was breached.
Yeah. So
And because Dr. Sommer would probably have to stick her whole entire arm up to her elbow or her shoulder to grab him to pull him out.
shoulder. Jeez Louise.
Isn't that how far they go?
No, that would be like up to my freaking esophagus. As you could tell, Dr. Sommer, of course, was like, she wants to make sure everything's set in place, like the epidural is there in case, God forbid, there has to be an emergency C-section. She was amazing because not a lot of doctors deliver breech. Like everybody I've ever talked to are like, you had 2 vaginal deliveries and 1 was breech. I can't even believe it.
She didn't even second guess it though.
Yeah, she was so confident. She knew what she wanted in order for that to be successful, and I could kind of sense that, and I wasn't about to go against that. Like, I mean, she's a doctor. She's done this time and time again, and it is dangerous to deliver a
She wanted to
breech.
control the situation.
Yeah, she did, and she knew I didn't want general anesthesia, so she was like, if you don't want general anesthesia, you gotta get the epidural, otherwise you could end up with general anesthesia. Like, could be very, very painful. And that's the thing, is it's so important to trust your provider, whether it's a midwife, a doctor, or whatever, whoever's helped me out, you gotta trust them, and you gotta follow their lead, because you're hormonal, you're sometimes in pain. I wasn't really in pain.
May not be thinking clearly.
Yeah, you may not be thinking clearly.
Maybe obsessing over little things.
Are you like saying that's what I was doing?
No. I'm just giving examples.
So I did not really want the epidural. I didn't really need the epidural. I was 8 to 9 centimeters, not in any pain, but I could tell that, I am 8 to 9 centimeters. That is basically go time. And I was like, I guess I'll just get the epidural because I don't want general anesthesia, and I do have a breech baby. And so that's what we did.
A big decision.
I know, I feel like you almost want the decision made for you.
Yeah, I do want it. I want her to tell me, this is what you gotta do. Then I wouldn't like that either.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I am surprisingly excited to hold these babies. Like I don't know if well, because I don't know if I was this excited for Henley or Hendrix. Like I think I was more nervous with them.
I feel like I'm the opposite this time around.
I am just excited to meet them and hold them and bring them home.
That's so sweet. I feel like they're not even real, which is so wrong.
Yeah, just to make sure they're real, that's mostly it. But we decided on getting the epidural. Since it's been about 12 hours, Jamie's been in labor now. And it's kind of just delaying the inevitable, but she has been dilating more. She went from like 7 to then 7 to 8, and now 8 to 9, so it's kind of point of no return of either getting the epidural or not.
Yeah, so I'm Jamie Hader, and I'm gonna get an epidural.
All right, and I know this is not your first go at this.
Yeah.
Any problems with the previous epidurals? I'd just like to know if there's any issues.
I only had one.
You had one? Okay.
And it was perfect.
Perfect,
I'll
fine,
tell
fine.
you what, I felt nothing. So it was a fabulous epidural.
Perfect.
How you feeling, James?
Feel numb from the waist down.
Yeah?
Oh, good.
Yep, it's working. I really do. Like my toes are definitely tingly and my butt is warm. So all is well. Alright, Doug. Oh my gosh, this is a really monumental moment.
Water breaking.
Oh my gosh. It's monumental.
There's 2 waters?
No, just
Well, I only
one.
break
Oh
one.
my gosh,
I mean,
you
there
have
is
one?
2, but I only break.
Is it clear?
It's clear.
Oh.
Yeah, there's quite
Oh,
a
that
bit.
is great.
Oh, that's like, I'm gonna cry. That's so good.
Don't cry, I'm gonna cry.
Oh, this is like such a monument. Like this is like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this there was a lot of fluid keeping the baby up from keeping your cervix from dilating most of the way.
Now, we wanted to save that water.
We're gonna drink it.
No.
Because
We just took it way too far. Way too far.
we allow a lot.
Yeah.
The water look was clear, and of course that always just feels good.
job.
Usually there shouldn't be too much meconium because they're so early, but
Is that the brown stuff that would be in the water?
yeah. But like whenever you hear clear water, it's just like, oh, okay, good. So they're not in distress. I knew they weren't, but anyways, the water broke. There was no issue. Everything was fine, and then it really did. And
There was a
then-
lot of water.
and the doctor was like, you probably don't need Pitocin, but I was like, I'm such an all or nothing. I'm like, you may as well just give me Pitocin. At this point, let's just have the babies.
It's
I'm
been
like,
12, 14
yeah,
hours.
I've had 0 sleep, and I'm so exhausted, and I want to make sure I have the energy to push. So I'm like, just give me the Pitocin. If we're already 8 to 9 centimeters, let's just get this done.
Hi, baby.
Hi, Henley girl.
Hi.
I'm for real having the baby.
I'm for real having them, Henley.
Say hi to Carly.
Hi.
Do you want to talk to your mom and dad?
She's so excited.
Yeah. Hendrix boy, did you have a good day at school? See you
Can
later.
you just say bye? Well, I'm glad you guys are having fun. That's awesome.
Mommy,
Yeah, babe.
can I see one of the babies?
I don't.
Sure.
They're not out yet. You want to see what it looks like, Henley? This is how they monitor the babies. Isn't that?
Hendrix, look. Hendrix, look. Hendrix, look. This is how they monitor the baby.
Hendrix, hi,
Look
Bubby.
at that.
Hi.
Caroline.
I love you too, kid.
Could not care less.
Having a great time.
Yeah. So we just checked again, and she is close to 10 centimeters dilated.
The slowest dilation
Yes.
ever.
But probably good. And
Yeah.
Hawkins, his head came down a little bit further, right?
Is he minus 1? I call it 0.
0?
0.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
tied.
because I can push that away and you can push a baby out.
Let's do it. I'm
Yay.
ready. 'Cause I'm like,
Yeah, you're feeling
all of a sudden, I'm like,
good.
which is great because I was not having any pain.
Yeah.
We're excited to meet the boys. Oh my gosh.
Wish us luck. Next time you see us, we'll be with 2 babies
We'll be parents of 4.
and a lot less belly. Hey, are you kidding?
Henry and you're going to be a big sister.
Are you kidding me? Oh my god, are you kidding?
No. Basically.
Oh my god, wait, what?
How did you even know that?
I was just praying for
What?
it.
Mono what?
It's identical.
Mono, is it mono or young?
It's identical.
And that's it. Here they are. This baby is baby A, Hawkins. That's the one that Daddy's holding. And then this
boy.
This one right here is Huxley. Your daddy's boy too, don't worry. He's still eating. But this is baby A and baby B. And sure enough, Dr. Summer literally reached her hand up in my vagina, into my uterus, and pulled this baby boy out.
Elbow deep.
By his feet. And so Hawkins' delivery was like pretty easy. So
Took like 3 pushes and out.
Yeah, I didn't feel him before I got the epidural. I didn't feel him after I got the epidural. Like there was like, I guess I was in labor, but anyways, they were so little that they had so much mucus on them and obviously a ton of vernix, but he did great. And then this little guy was like, that was like the go time when like we got serious and you know, like it was like you push with all your effing might because
And when they pulled Huxley out, he had the cord around his neck.
Yeah, this little guy.
But right away they both started crying.
Well,
no,
he did not start right away. He was very stunned at first, and there's a picture that you can see where he was blue and
he almost looks out of it. Yeah.
Like it looks very scary. And thankfully they didn't really show me him at that moment because I probably would have freaked the F out. They have the perfect little heads because they never really engaged, so. Look at him, the little boy, he's so sweet.
I feel like we're doing Simba.
Simba!
Thank you all to you for continuing to watch this journey. We have a ton of new videos to come, including our hospital stays, bringing the babies home, the kids meeting them for the first time, so we got a lot of fun videos coming up.
Yeah, and thank you for hitting that like button like you always do. And thank you for those of you who subscribe. We love having you on this journey. We have quite the adventure ahead. We don't even know, honestly, like what we're in for with these twins. It's been 2 weeks of like just trying to figure it out, and we're gonna share all of that with you. So we will see you next week.
Goodbye. But did you check yourself?
I did
at
check
home? Because
myself.
like,
and
when you asked me to look, I mean, you were swollen down there. Like, it looked different.
Yeah, but I mean,
It looked different.
But Doug, you hadn't looked down there in a while, and let me tell you, it looked different. I was carrying 12 pounds of baby, over 12
I know,
pounds.
but like, it looked swollen and open. Like, it looked different.
Yeah, but I wasn't in labor. I really wasn't in labor.
Everyone at Sarasota Memorial Hospital was just incredible.
Dr. Summer, huge shout out. Our nurse Carly, she was amazing.
Yes. Unbelievable. They all
Everybody was truly amazing. So thankful for our whole entire team there.